Today I'd like to briefly introduce you to another spiritual practice that's called Lectio Divina, which means holy reading. In the last video, I mentioned that God can be revealed to us in our heads, in our understanding and thinking, as well as through our feelings, through our heart. And these are two ways of reading Scripture. So the first way is like we read Scripture it's like reading the newspaper. We read for understanding, we read for facts, for knowledge. The second way of reading is using our heart, where it's like reading a letter from a friend that you haven't heard from in a while. And you want to sit down and take time and cherish each word because you know there's a message there specifically for you. And this second way of reading is a way of reading Scripture that brings us closer to God. So the words become a vehicle for the relationship with the Holy. And to start this practice, first I would choose a Scripture passage, and you want to choose a short one, and get in a comfortable place where you can be alone if you're able to, and then read that passage slowly, contemplatively. Then pause and read it again. And this time, consider what word or phrase stands out for you, or speaks to you, catches your attention, shimmers for you. And just sit with that word or phrase for a moment or two. And then read the passage again slowly, a third time, and consider what are your feelings. What are some images that come to mind? What are some memories that you have? And wonder then why those are coming up for you. And is there an invitation for you? Is there a message for you? Is there an affirmation for you? And is there a prayer that arises within you? This is the part that you'll spend most of the time with. And when you're done, just rest with God. Don't have any expectations. Don't try to figure anything out. Just be with God in that place of silence. Then afterwards, thank God for your time together. And you might want to journal about it. Now you can use other readings to do this Lectio Divina. You can choose a poem or a quote that you like and do the same process. You can do this process with music, where you listen to the same music over and over, but it's a phrase or a note that stands out for you. You can do this also with icons, with a visual divina, which is like choosing something in nature that strikes you, and take a photograph of it and reflect on that. Go through an art museum and choose a painting and spend time with it. All of these practices are tools for, again, being closer to God and deepening that relationship. So it's not about whether you do a practice right or wrong, but it's about showing up and having that desire to be close to the Holy. And then God will shower you with grace upon grace. Blessings on your readings, blessings on all your practices. And again, thanks for listening to this.